Thanks everyone. We are having a first snow and rain type of weather here in Mongolia. I'm this returning home from my this school, and it's not a good this time to make a video, but it's a how to say it's a free time, something something like that. So recently I'm trying to explain something for Russians, and I guess they can understand, or they this can ignore me. So I did did told them that thanks to this Hollywood or social media, internet, etc., etc. Milk is seen as a symbol for a white supremacy or this American neo-Nazis. For example, I will share this some of the videos in the description below. So let me this continue my random talk about the milk. I must quote Buddha, and Buddha said, religion is a cow, and it gives us milk. Also it kicks us, something like that. I tried to make a video outside, but it's this bad weather, and thanks to this bad weather I have some excuse to stay at home for some time before I go to this my workplace. I'm busy studying this at school, and in the past this studying in school was somewhat this easy, but it seems this at this current age this I'm not good at being this remembering things. I'm like this old wood. Recently I made a video for Russians explaining some stuff about the Mongolians and stuff. This became somewhat this important because there is always someone people who want to dispute with you. For example, this Kazakhs, they are all in the internet, and they are all claiming that the real might of the Mongol Empire was with the Kazakhs. These Kazakhs are like these real Mongols. The real Mongols were the Turkic people, and the Turkic people are the real conquerors of the world, and all this kind of stuff. So they usually try to discredit our history, something like that. Why Mongolians cannot defend themselves? It is because Buddhism did cut our numbers greatly, and yeah, something this disputes. So disputes will always happen. The peace always goes down. There will be winter. Winter is coming someday. So about the disputes and all this stuff. I did talk about the milk in my Russian videos. It is because milk is important drink for a dark religion, or the traditional Mongolian religion, and also in Buddhism. Why? It is because Buddha did start his this conquest or mind control when he ate that milky rice. So he went, this destroying small communities and these nations with his message of love, peace, and tolerance, and it weakened the nation states so greatly that this outside forces this managed to this destroy this how to say these peaceful, so-called peaceful communities. So they were kicked from the India. They were destroyed in Afghanistan. When the Uyghurs adopted the Buddhism, they became weak, and they became part of China. So and they refused. They turned it into Islam and all kinds of stuff. So in the case of Mongolians, Buddhism did arrive, and Uh, if you became a lama, there is no tax. If you are a hardworking commoner, the dark man, you are taxed heavily. So every man is lazy, and everyone wants to be a lama. So the number of the population was decreased dramatically. So we end up being the maximum 400,000. So the Buddhism almost choked us, this thanks to these foreign policies and stuff. We were almost went extinct. But there was this rising star called the communism and stuff. I'm not saying the communism is good, but Mongolians got lucky. They got lucky star. So Buddha did this. I do search this milky quotes from the Buddha, and Buddha seems to say that religion is a cow. It gives us milk, same time it kicks us. This is kind of this childish and Hindu style quote. Religion is not a this cow. This you cannot steal my religion. It's my this breadwinner. This it's my only cow and something like that. Thieves, wolves, and everyone wants to steal your cow. No, religion does not work like that. Religion can be the feelings of people. If you the feelings of the people is good towards you, of course they will give you the milk. Ude. Someone is knocking the door, and so yeah. And if you hurt the feelings of the people, they can this hit you back, something like that. Religion always been the community, the people. Religion always been the culture, and religion always been the God. God is the sense of justice, what is wrong, what is right, and it's also your individual sense of this right and wrong. Community, sometimes it can be wrong in your opinion, and you want to this adjust, want to fix your these people, fix them in their mindset, something like that. So Buddhist mindset is horrible, and they are saying do not worry about the future, do not dream about the future. It's kind of easy to dream about the future. Everyone should have their this dream, even if it is impossible. We have this dream to travel to the stars, something like that. We want to build all those crafts and all kind of stuff. But Buddha says, do not dream of this big impossible stuff, or do not dwell in the past. This past brings you bad, this stuff. He did say, this past should make you better person, something like that. But if you do not have the past, you're like a monkey who do not know what you are going to do in the forest, something like that. So the past is something you need to learn from, and this you build on your past, something like that. So where I was, yeah, religion is not a cow, Religion is these three jewels. You can say religion is the three jewels: water, plants, and animals, and the mix is the milk. So, but it also kicks you back. One can say that Mother Nature provides us with the milk, and if you mistreat her, it also kicks you back, something like that. Buddha did say, this: do not dispute. So in reality, it is impossible to avoid the dispute. This dispute is always here and there. There's some stupid people who starts the dispute, and you have to, push them back, something like that. So they are saying, he is saying, do not dispute, but it's impossible, and do not be like water and plant. So this ring, and I guess this. I need to end this video soon. So yeah, um, do not be like water and oil. What is water and oil? Life needs water. If you have water, you have this everything is growing, and this everything is like good. But if you have no water, there's no life. If you have a oil, it is same as water. If you have a lot of oil, you can be rich as hell, even if you're in the desert like Saudi Arabia. You have oil, and oil obviously comes from a soil. So everyone needs soil. If you have a soil, you have oil, and your culture, your people, your community, and your God is also rising, something like that. So they're saying that both I'm like a lotus that came from this swamp, and soiled is like this. It's very stupid, this very stupid quote, because soil is the land. Here in Mongolia, we have similar word, soil, 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 soil. Word soil means culture. At the same time, it's an individual, manners, the qualities and stuff. So you obtain this from very beginning, and everyone develops their own soil, own culture. On that they grow, something like that. So what I'm saying, don't be like oil and don't be like water. It's like makes no sense. It's a reality that they tend to be separate. Here in Mongolia, word water is associated with some this disrespect and this not helping. But oil is something to do with helping. You're oiling your wheel, and it helps. You're this oiling, and you are like helping, something like that. He did say, be like milk and water. So because of this Buddha's teachings, this light the candles or 1,000 candles and stuff, people do stupid things. For example, they this make candles and they make them fly. It's hazardous. It can create there's some fires, and they also put these candles into a rivers and something like that. Now imagine some people are doing a milk ritual near the water. They quote the Buddha and says this be like water and milk and mix together well, something like that. So it is totally forbidden here in Mongolia, because from the old times we developed this belief that water lords hates the milk, and if you dump milk into a river, or if you dump milk into a well, it goes rotten. So it is forbidden to mix water and milk as pure as it is possible. Water must stay pure, milk should stay pure, and it should be somewhat separate. He also did this say some stupid thing like this, like a milk doesn't go bad immediately, a fool doesn't go evil immediately. So he is saying that milk is a fool, and fool is destined to go bad, like milk is destined to go bad. That is somewhat this very wrong opinion, in my opinion. I mean, if someone this claims to be a Nazi, hey, I'm a Nazi. This this SJWs with colorful, this rainbow nation will come and kick the Nazi and something like that, because everyone assumes that the person who said that I'm a Nazi is the fool. There can be this many these reasons why a person become nationalistic, something like that. I did claim in my Russian video that I was somewhat Nazi, and even worse, I can be tribalistic. Why? Because in my opinion, if two Mongolian meets and if a Mongolian asks what kind of a Mongolian are you, the person is do not leaning towards this the separate cultural groups like I'm a half Mongolian, I'm a Buret Mongolian, or I'm an Earth Mongolian, something like that. This person is doesn't have the clear this national identity, and this person is not how to say worth talking to. So something like that. Well, I'm sorry, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.